Hi, my Saggis. How are you? Higherself Magic here. I'd just like to say that if you have found this channel or you follow me, and thank you so much for doing that, I so appreciate it. And I so appreciate my Saggis more than any other sign. You've supported me more than any other sign. I'd like to say, I don't think you found me or this channel by accident. I really believe that we are in between worlds. We are in between the world of the asleep to the world of the awakened. So much has happened in the skies over recent times to create a shift in the world patterns, in the way people think. I don't think anything was by accident. I don't think the pandemic was by accident. I don't think world crises are by accident. My readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. But what I can say about us all as a collective is that we are people of a new world. I think the people who are listening to my channel are ready to move into that new world, not only for themselves with their spiritual armor on, because for me, the Chariot card shows you're wearing your spiritual armor. You've been through the pain. You've gone through the steps in becoming an awakened one. You have had the hardship. You've had the karmic lessons. And now you've got your spiritual armor on and you're ready to go. Lion's Gate was yesterday. I'm doing a reading a day for Sagittarius. I didn't do one yesterday, 8th of the 8th. I know it's the most powerful day this month, but it felt so intense. It felt almost as the full moon day did. The intensity was enormous. I felt it yesterday, and I felt I couldn't really speak. I couldn't get my words out like I can now. I had to meditate. I had to think things through. And another thing I think that's brought us together as a group, however small we are, we're slowly growing, is the Humanairy spirit. So I really believe in fairies, and I really believe in Humanairies, and I think we're going to have more to do with aliens, with fairies, with people from other realms, mermaids. We're going to have so much more to do with these important elements who have always been part of our world, but are becoming more and more open now. They're messing more with our world and are fighting on Mother Earth's side, Mother Nature's side, because humans, as they are, especially the ones that are asleep, are ruining this world. They are not appreciating the world as a creation, as a created force that is here for all of us to enjoy. Animals, insects, birds, butterflies, bees. They think it's just for humans to trash, to chuck rubbish through, or to just make masses of money on and just be opulent and materialistic, which is not what the divine wants. The divine is whoever you want it to be. I see it as God. I love the Buddha. I've got my Buddha statue here. We all have a different worshipping force, but it's all the same at the end of the day. The universe is the universe. There's only one divine, and there's one universe, and we are divinely protected. I believe whoever's joining me on this journey in this group is divinely protected. And I believe our spirit ancestors are fighting for our survival in this horrendous world we are living in. And we're going from a new world, old world, sorry, to a new world with so many different principles. We've always had them in the old world, but now we're fighting as a collective to make these principles felt, and for humanity to have a more compassionate heart. to have a more Humanairy spirit. So I write about Humanairies. I have someone in my close group of people who writes about Humanairies, and I put her book at the bottom of my bio or notes at the end. And if you read it, I think you will feel the magic, because if you feel the magic, life is worth living, and it is magical. And there's so much magic to be had for all of us. So we are in our chariot, moving forwards, with the universe taking us forwards, the divine protecting us, our spirit ancestors protecting us, and more are we developing that Humanairy spirit, whatever sign we are. But as Saggis, we've had our Tower moment. We've had our Tower moment possibly about 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. I've put the hyssop herb here. It's a very spiritual herb. It's very protective. And I've put it on my table since the 8th of the 8th, which is Lion Gates portal. The Lion Gates portal happens every year, and it's only amplifying our being as we are that year. And this year it's amplifying our need to move into the greater collective, the awakened. It's awakening and amplifying our greatest assets to join forces and to bring about a greater good for the collective and for ourselves. So it's like a dividing line, but what was a bigger dividing line, in my opinion, was the signs moving into, the signs changing in the North Node and the South Node. Massive movement there for us all as we went into Aries in the North Node and Libra in the South Node. A completely different feel to Taurus and Scorpio from before. So our Tower moment occurred, and we were left like the Hanged Man for a long time. Transformation occurred for us. And as we became more and more the Queen of Wands mixed with the fairy spirit, some people will say mixed more with the mermaid or alien spirit. But for me, the fairy spirit is really dominant. It's all around us. It's in our everyday lives. I brought the fairies to you in May, and I thought they were going to go out of my psyche at the end of May, but they haven't. They've remained there, and they're even more prominent. And some of us are becoming Humanairies. We're able to converse and connect with the fairies, and the fairies are like our spirit ancestors, like angels. I don't know whether you can see my notes here on fairies, on angels, because they bring us peace, love, protection, all those beautiful things, and they give us the strength to move on, and they give us our characteristics, our personalities, our beauty. Each and every one, each and every fairy has got her beauty, and they bring them to us as beings, as humans, who are Humanairies. So let's move forwards. I've got a few dates here for you, but I'm not as worried about the astrology today as I am about the cards. Okay, so I do, however, feel in my astrology that I need to talk about Saturn, the ruler of the lunation, the ruler of karma, the lord of karma, and he dominated this full moon that we've just had, and so many people are feeling the effects of this. It was a blue moon because it's one of two in 1 month, one of two in August, and it's so important because when they say once in a blue moon, that saying means things that are going to happen between now and the end of August and into September only happen once in a blue moon. These are full moons of supermoon quality, and you were really affected. Aquarians, I did their reading, were super affected by that full moon. But I'd say the moon has dominated your changes and made your changes out of being the Hanged Man more prominent, contributed towards your transformation more than anything. And from being fully grown into your Queen of Wands status, from being the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and growing through to the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. I'm not looking at gender here. I'm looking at status, a stature. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have the divine feminine and divine masculine within us. But you have reached this amazing point of the Queen of Wands status, but you're not staying there. You're changing as the world, some of the world is awakening. You're one of those, and if you're listening to me today, you're definitely one of those. You are awakening, and people are not liking what they're seeing. They're not liking the changes, and the most changes that are occurring for you is in the Queen of Swords vibe. You're a no-nonsense woman now. You're not putting up with idiots or rubbish. The men that got you 10 years ago, if you're a woman, would not get you now. Possibly the same is true if you're a man. The women that got you then would not get you now, because you don't deal with basic anymore. You've moved up in the spiritual energy. You've moved up into the energy of the future. You can see your energy as being related to an improvement of all our lives as a collective, not only your own personal life, but you've felt massive big pressures, and that's because of your transformation, your development into this super being, who I will call a Humanairy, because that's the way my brain works and the way I think. And so you've taken a massive leap of faith into becoming the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords to the Empress, which I would say is the most prosperous, most successful card in the pack. We've got the Ten of Pentacles as well, and the Ten of Cups and the World card. But let me put these under each other, because people think the Ten of Cups is just love, and people think the Ten of Pentacles is money. But the Ten of Pentacles is total abundance, even love, complete love. It's a total love with full abundance, full of everything. And you've taken that leap of faith into believing that these two things will be yours. You're not there yet. You're on the journey, and the sun is warming you. The sun is your best friend. It's warming you in this world of, I'd say the world is your lobster. I'm probably going to put that up. I love this little book about, people say the world is your oyster, but I say the world is your lobster. And I'm going to put that up today, because the world really is going to be your lobster. You are going to be so successful in the world and so happy in the world, and the sun is going to radiate on you. It's like you've got that Leo quality about you. You might have Leo in your chart. If you do, totally explained as a placement. But if you don't, it's definitely there this summer for you. It's there till the end of 2023. So any bit of sun you can get, please go get it. Please go feel it on your body, feel it on your hair, feel it on your skin, because it's giving you the vitamin D you so need. Let's pop that there and stop the ones that don't want you to move into this amazing world, only because they fear you. Some people are so envious of you. They don't want to see the change. So they really fear you moving on and being the successful person you are, where you won't need them at all, and you won't. Okay, so let's see. So Saggis, you're in between the old world and the new world. You're in transition. The Lionsgate portal has pushed you deeper into knowing what you want. It's also pushed you deeper into your future. You're letting the Chariot take you there. You know fate. What's yours will not pass you by. You know what's yours will come to you, and you feel very confident about that. And you can feel the energy of those people with the Five of Swords, that they can't stop you. You've got it. and you know what you want, and you've got that Humanairy spirit, and you're really moving forwards with that now. And the Empress is making you so powerful. The feeling of power is coming out of you like a vibe, like a heat, and you are shape-shifting into your better self, your possible best self ever. And justice is going to be served. We've got this with the judgment card today rather than justice card. Justice is going to be served to all those that have done you wrong. But the reason this has come up, I think, is because Saturn is so important in your chart. It's actually retrograde, but it's giving you strength. It's like you can fight any fierce opponent, and it's there to show you that anyone who has harmed you has to have karma visit them, because karma does not leave anyone alone. It's a dish that is served to all who deserve it. In what respect? If it's not lobster, it will be toad. So it's one of those dishes that karma says you've got to eat and you've got to have, whether you like it or not. And Saturn's energy feels so good for you right now, and it's actually making you very relaxed and at peace, because you know you're getting justice. You've been hurt, you've gone through the shit, but you're on the path now to justice. You will get the justice and the judgments on the people that have hurt you, that they deserve and that you deserve. So do your thing, go through everything through this August. It's not a month for dating if you're single. It's a month for developing love if you're not single. But if you're single, it's not a month for dating. Wait until September. Wait until we get most of the retrogrades out of the way. There are 7 retrograde planets at the moment, and you need to get those out of the way. So I would say about the 15th of September is a great date to start dating. Just make an excuse, you're away, you're not feeling well or whatever. Don't date someone who's caught your eye. There is someone who's caught your eye. I'm going to talk about love in a moment. Just do your thing, keep calm. Something is going to happen very quickly, but don't put it into action if you're single until September the 15th, or maybe the 12th, 13th, but I'd say for the safest 15th. There's going to be some very loving communication. The 8 of Wands is telling me very loving communication, and it's going to come in fast. It's going to be passionate. It's going to come from a sort of jack of all trades person. This came up the other day for you. It's a new person, someone new. But because we're in Venus retrograde, someone from your past is going to come in. Someone from your past is coming in, but I don't know whether your life, as it's changing, will want anyone from the past back. Remember, Spirit has got your back. If they got rid of someone from your past, it's because they weren't suited to you, and they know exciting things are happening to you now. I think by the end of 23, you will have your sights on someone. You will know who that is. September's a very important month. If a past partnership comes in, that person might have changed and be now in a position where they can offer you love. And be a competitor to that new person. But without a doubt, we've got the 2 of Swords here, which means you've got a choice between 2 people. And that person in your past has been resting. They're finding themselves. They want a better place for themselves. And they are going to come back looking for you, because they probably need your forgiveness for them to move on. And they've probably been focusing on their career, on money, if this is someone that let you down because there were more important things like career or money for them, or they let you down because they were in another relationship already established, and so the financial stability of that was more important at the time. but they've realised since that it's not. Saturn's been knocking on their door, especially since it's gone retrograde. But they're going to come and you're going to have a decision between a new person and an old person. And justice, judgment, is going to make you make the right judgment. Personal judgment's going to count here, and Saturn's going to help you make the right judgment decision. You might even be thinking, do I really want to be in a committed relationship again? Do I want to get my heart broken again? You know, you've been hurt, you've been burnt, but you've healed. And now you've got to you've gone through this transformation, and you don't want disappointment again. And maybe that person, even if they say sorry, just is not going to be able to match up to what they felt like before. You're different, they're different. Maybe that you just see them with different eyes. But the Four of Wands is telling me that someone is coming in with an offer of commitment. They're preparing themselves. This could be the new person, a big offer of commitment, because there's already been some connection between you. It might have also been a break with that one, purely because circumstances weren't right, but a very recent break. Someone from the not distant past could be coming back in as well. Or it could be somebody very new that you just have met or don't really know yet that well yet. But they're coming in with an offer of commitment, the Four of Wands is telling me, and Sarah Elizabeth is telling me, and my Humanairy spirit. Okay, so I'm an intuitive reader, and I do get masses of messages from the fairies. They're very closely linked to me. Okay, so someone, the Ten of Pentacles, is telling me wants something very long term with you. They're very realistic about the potential you have got for them, and they're seeing you as a very long term partner. They're thinking of you in a very stable way. They've had their eye on you for a while. They've possibly made a mistake in letting you go, even if this was someone from your recent past, not the old lover. There's so many messages here on love that it could almost be three people you're deciding between, honestly. But if you've been waiting for someone from your past, you won't be waiting much longer, because destiny is wanting you to close that tie with them or renew it. You know, if you've listened to one of my past readings, it was about a red string being between all of us that make a soul contract. We've got like a red line between each other, and wherever you are in the world or in timelines, that is connected. And it only comes to a point where you disconnect, where you cut that tie. Now, the Lionsgate portal is always a good time to cut that tie, and it might be that you decide that your life has got to move on without that person, and you might cut that tie. How many cups have we got here? 1, 2 cups. Okay, so we have got 2 cups. If we have any more than 1 cup, we've got a very strong feeling for us, and altogether we've got 14 cups. So there's 14 cups of love out there for you, and so it's quite a big wish fulfillment someone has with you. And the Four of Cups is they're saying, can we give it another chance? You are hopeful that you will get what you want by the end of 23. I did say September was a very important month for you, and I really stand by that. You know what you don't want, Saggis, and I think that's the most important thing. You know what you don't want, so you definitely know what you want. And they know what they want. They won't give up. So there are going to be many sort of beautiful moments in your love life, whether you turn someone down or not, or your intuition tells you they're not right for you, and even though there was a lot of feeling, you let them go. The cup of love is running very strong for you, and those 14 cups are running very strong for you. The 8 of Wands is telling me things are going to be very fast moving, as this month progresses and September comes. So as September comes, it's going to be very fast moving. Your energy is flowing strongly. And someone, the Eight of Swords is telling me that someone from your recent past feels really stuck, someone that met you in your recent past, but because of something that happened, they couldn't continue with you. Maybe they had to go away, or maybe they felt scared, or they feared you, but they feel really stuck and they can't get you out of their head. So maybe they are looking to walk up your path. You know, you're in a very lucky place. People are going to come looking for you. You don't have to go looking for them. You know, and also your best side is going to be shown professionally. There is a time of abundance coming for you. Things have been very financially constrained. A discovery of an environment that suits you work-wise, or people recognize you as being an authority, is going to come, and that's going to put your talents and creative side out on the front, and your energy is going to flow. You're going to get some revelations. The Ace of Swords is telling me that. And also the Eight of Swords is pushing you forwards. It's like you're going to have that light bulb moment, that aha moment. Oh gosh, now I know. Now I know what happened. Now I know where I'm meant to be. Now I know who I want to be with. Now I know why that person went and why they were meant to go. So, yeah, really, really good. Let's get my other cards out. All your skills are going to be utilized. All your love's going to be utilized. You're going to be really meeting people that are going to be very prominent and important in your life work-wise. And you've collected loads of different things that are going to bring ideas into your head and make you feel that you are a woman of substance or a man of substance. You really do feel you're becoming someone of substance now. I don't think you're ever going to go back to that. Sometimes that Eight of Swords can give us a self-sabotaging moment, a sense of anxiety. We've gone through all that. The Lion Gate portal yesterday, I think, was a refreshing, it was a heavy day, but the end of it, 8/8/23, sort of raised a lot of pressure out of us, while the full moon put a lot of pressure on us. And that pressure's been there intensely, where we've not been able to sleep, we've fidgeted, we've got extra hot, we've not been settled. There's been a lot of rain here in the UK cleansing us. So I got some messages regarding my Aquarius reading, where I talked about Aquarians appreciating their home really and wanting to make it a better place for themselves. And I got someone saying I'm homeless, and I'm really sorry about that. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everyone. But rest assured, the universe has your back, is very kind and loving, and your time will come. So I really do feel this is a really good time for you, Sagittarius. You're going towards the top of the mountain. You're going through that Lion's Gate portal, which was yesterday, that quantum space that is taking you through the old traumas. They probably came back to you yesterday. I had a dreadful day yesterday. I hardly wanted to get out of bed. Fortunately, I wasn't working. I couldn't do a reading for you because I could hardly speak. My old traumas, my old dreams, my old memories were all coming back. My spirit ancestors were telling me about things that I needed to realize and face up to. And the message from the universe was saying, look, today will be over. Today will be over. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful, better day. And I slept very little, but when I woke up, the sun was shining today brightly. The rain had gone, the dreariness had gone, and I felt it was time to go. And that's my message to you. It's now time to go. It's time to move forwards with your life, to cut out the people you are no longer connected with. Cut that red cord. Say, I don't want it anymore. Let it go. Move forwards into the new. If someone with that red cord connected to your past comes back and rebounds like a boomerang back to you with a much better energy, then possibly that red cord doesn't need cutting. But most of your red cords are going to have to be cut. Even if they're red cords connected to overeating, emotional traumas in your life, like overeating or over obsessing or over getting upset, over crying, cut those cords. Today, the 9th and 10th are very important days for cutting those cords. So really spend some time deciding what cords you want to cut. Let me get these cards for you, please, Sagittarius. Let's see what energy we get. More air or more fire in our reading. Let's see. Okay, Sagittarius, please. Can we have some cards for Sagittarius? I'm not the most amazing shuffler. But the cards I need come flying out of the back because Sarah Elizabeth makes sure they do. Woo! Okay, that one's fallen down. So what have we got here? We've got earth energy. We've got earth energy. How weird. I've been in nature today. I've had my feet in the mud. And I really think that nature is what we all need. And since May, I've been saying to you, get in tune with nature. Get in tune with the fairies. We've got a fire here as well. We've got an air, so we're breathing okay. We've got the dreamer, which is like the fool. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. They're coming, Saggi, they're coming. So you've got a major arcana there. You've got the 6 of fire. So we've got the fire coming out of us, warming us up in the sun and giving us the drive. Victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. You are going to do really well in your world. The world is your lobster. The sun's going to shine on you. 2 of air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Okay, so that was you before, and now you're overcoming that. It might be you yesterday, but you come out of that now, and you're into the 9th, you're into the 10th, and you are going to feel completely different energy. The only one that's missing is water, and that's really weird because that was missing the other day. And I would say with that, drink more water, take some baths, go near a pond, go near a river, go to the sea, because water was missing the other day. Now, we had a lot of water with rain in the UK. I don't know about other countries, but we've got the sun on us today. We've got the beautiful air that I've been breathing in my garden. I've had my feet on the ground in the mud because I love that. And 5 of earth is fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. I said that Sagittarians had gone through financial constraints. So you've got the worries of air, the worries of earth. You've got the success of fire coming, and you've got here 4 of earth, being too frivolous or less or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. You've always been a giver, not a taker. So these are you as you are. And let's see what this one says. A very happy family life, the 10 of earth. Anything that's a 10 is abundance at its peak. And you're going to take a leap of faith and end up in a 10. You've got the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles there. So very happy family life, financial security and magic coming into your life, which is wonderful. Can we have one or two more, please? Sarah Elizabeth, let us know what's energy, life experience. Okay, so a spiritual, significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So get your fairy wings into action, Humanairies. Join me in the Humanairy gang, because honestly it's a beautiful place to be. It's so kind and gentle and caring. And read the book in the link below. It's got a lot of magic in it, and I think you will like it. I really do. Let me know if you do. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So all that unnecessary worry is going to pass. Another one, please. For Sagittarius. Oops. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. You deserve a trip, you deserve a holiday. No water, come on, drink water. I'm going to go and drink a bottle of water as soon as I finish this. I haven't had any water today. I've had just coffee, so that's not good for us. I've got a big Zoom meeting tomorrow, so I've got to send all my invites out. So I must go. But I've really enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. I love reading for you, and I do want so much good to come for you. Let's take a few of these cards, please, see what comes up. And we have a few cards for Sagittarius, please. Woo, they've all fallen. Let me pick them up, see what's come up here for you. Okay, we've got third chakra, Archangel Camiel, helping you, guiding you. We've got adjacent possibilities, lots of doors opening. We've got your harvest coming, beautiful harvest, abundance in all areas, love, food, happiness, partying, and you're walking away. You're cutting the ties from things that are no longer any good to you. Okay, let's have a look here, and let's do this one. So we've got some of these. Can we have one or two of these for Sagittarius, please, before we finish off tonight? And remember, the world is your lobster. Okay, so we've got here foresight. You're getting tremendous foresight. You've got the mountain in the background. You are climbing that mountain. We've got the wisps of clouds that are showing me you're going to be moving gently but surely in a very dreamy sort of way. We've got a rainbow. It's going to bring you tremendous luck, and you're going to get that pot of luck at the end of the rainbow. We've got a wonderful wild animal there, all calm, because you can calm anything, and you are the green goddess of nature, the Humanairy spirit that I absolutely adore. And here we've got acceptance. You've accepted your life. We've got the rat here, who's probably the wisest of all the animals, the spirit animals. And we've got the mountains. You climb the mountains successfully. We've got the lightning, because you are a bright spark in the sky. And we've got you with your body chakras all healed. You've gone through a fantastic healing process. I told you in a few readings ago, when Jupiter entered your 6th house of workaday and health, that your health ailments would come into the fore, and Jupiter wanted you to sort those. Well, the health issues are getting healed. They're getting healed. You're feeling better. You're looking better. You're looking amazing. Sorry, someone's turned up to clean my patio. So it's making a big noise out there. And here we've got trust. You're trusting the universe with your care. You're trusting the universe with your life. And here you are, the beautiful goddess with the evil eye there protecting you, and you've got a bird flying, you're ready to fly, your spirit ancestors there in the clouds looking over you, and you've got these beautiful white flowers showing your purity of heart, and your crystal is there also showing your clarity, your purity, but the bird's showing you're ready to fly, you're ready to go into flight and go to an amazing place. And here, oh my God, we've got the wolf howling. He's howling over the mountain top saying how amazing you are. And the gate is open. You've gone through the gate. You've gone through the gate into paradise, into happiness. You're not closed up anymore. You're there with your beautiful candle, your meditation, your manifestations. They're all coming true. Sagittarius, the stars are shining. The wolf is giving you his beautiful star-felt wishes. You're a child of the universe, a star child, and a Humanairy spirit indeed. And your spirit ancestor there has got lots and lots of pots of goodness, herbs, potions to give you the best life you deserve. Arnica is a healer, a healing treatment, and you are the teacher. You are the teacher. You're taking people with you in your tribe. Your tribe is your vibe, and you're taking people with you to another world. Half the world is asleep, you are awake, and you are going to take a whole load of fairies with you and humans to make them into Humanairies. I hope you love my readings. If you do, please like, share and subscribe. Tell other people about me. It really will help me to make this channel great. Sending you lots of love, and always here for you, and I shall try and see you tomorrow. Take care, Saggis. Love you lots.